Hey y'all, it's A Nikki B on the scene and welcome back to my channel. If you are new, please hit that subscribe button so you don't miss another beat with me. So yes, we are going in with another unpopular opinion video. Now I would have done it with my camera where you guys could see me. However, my camera is doing everything else but recording. So without further ado, we're gonna get right into this video. So first off, we're gonna talk about Jules versus Selena. Now Selena and Jules, they're both on TikTok creators. Selena has came out recently saying that her content was being stolen by Jules over the word demure. Now demure means just somebody who's very shy, very polite, very like, you know, sort of innocent, etc, etc. And honestly, it was popularized by the show The Nanny when Fran was talking to, I think whoever she was talking to, I think she was on a date, whoever, and she was like, oh, I'm feeling very demure. Jules, fast forward, has made a plethora of videos using the word demure and saying, you know, I feel very demure, very cutesy, very considerate, very mindful. And it became a wildstorm fire across TikTok, honestly across all social media platforms, to the point that everyone didn't even know what the hell the word meant. They had to go to dictionary just to figure out what it meant. And Selena came out of the woodworks basically claiming that Jules was stealing her content, which was a video that she talked about that was from like 2 to 3 years ago that no one saw. And the people who did see it did not relate to it. The video did not blow up at all. And Selena just felt some type of way. So she went on live a few times talking about it. And my only take about that is pretty much is like, sometimes when we create content and we might think it's the best thing in the world, when in reality it might not be. It might not reach a certain audience, which is why it does not reach a certain virality that we're looking for. Sometimes people just do things better than others. I think Selena was low-key being a hater. I know she has a lot of stands, but I stand on business when I say this opinion. She was being a hater. Now I wish she could have taken the opportunity to work with Jules. Maybe things could have been different. Maybe if she would have hopped on a trend and show some sort of camaraderie towards Jules, maybe things would have been different. Maybe you probably would have revived your content creation, because let's be real, Selena has been posting like that for a very long time, and the things that she does post every once in a while, it's whatever. I can't even name something that's memorable to me. Like, it is what it is. She was popping for a little bit when everybody else was on this app doing what they gotta do, and some people just kind of disappear, and it's okay. Some things may not just be for you, and that's okay. And I just think Selena was probably just looking at her content, was like, dang, I'm doing all this, I've been on here longer than a lot of people, and I'm not even where I'm supposed to be. How somebody that don't look like me, that don't have this and that, whatever, get to go on these brand trips or whatever the case may be. It's like, you can't compare how Selena did her video with the demure. She was talking about being demure, being petite, being skinny, you know, for all you bees to get like, it wasn't very demure. Like, it wasn't something that was relatable, because like I actually said this on my TikTok page, so if you ever want to follow, it's under the same name, and it could be per. But I had said, not everyone can relate to being skinny, to being petite. The things that go viral are things that a lot of people can relate to. It's called being universal. And when Jules came out to the scene, she was universal in what she was talking about. Yes, everybody has said demure. Everyone has did their own concept of demure. But the way she did it was universal. It was relatable. People were enjoying her content. It made them smile. It made them laugh. It made them feel good about themselves. And I just don't think Selena's videos from 2 to 3 years ago or however long it was relatable. It just did not pop off, and that's okay. I was really a person who used to enjoy mukbangs. Like, I love watching people just eat while I'm eating. I don't know what's the deal with that, but I really enjoyed eating while other people are eating, and I love the ASMR behind it. Like, it was just one of those things I just like to watch sparingly. You know, it wasn't like an everyday thing for me, but when I did see videos, especially like for me, the content I like to indulge in is when people eat seafood, you know, the little seafood, little sauce on the side, a little egg, little crab legs, lobster, shrimp, sausages, all that stuff. Like, I like content like that. But it just came to a point where I just started to become a little more disgusted by it, because I started to learn a little more about the deeper and darker things behind mukbangs. Especially, I recently learned what a feeder was. Yeah, feeder, like feeder content, and I was disgusted. I was like, oh, So that's what we're doing now. So I'm just like, this needs to be banned completely. But also another reason why it needs to be banned, I think mukbangs need to be banned, is because you just see the transformation of these content creators blowing up, not just through the numbers, through the likes, through the shares. I'm talking about blowing up physically. Like, you could tell that their health is on a decline from eating all this junk. And especially, I think it's a crazy pipeline to getting ED. You're doing these videos, you're eating a lot or whatever, you get all the likes, people gonna want to see more. So obviously what you got to do as a creator, you have to create more videos. So what does that entail? You have to eat more, you have to push out more, this and that, to the point that you're probably forming ED habits. And I just see nothing but a lot of downfalls of many creators. Like, I've seen them from the beginning of time, they were slim, they looked a little healthier, probably was a little happier in their life, and now they're just balloons. You know, and it's like, I'm not even trying to fat shame. Like, that is not where I'm coming from. So before anybody in the comments be like, girl, why you fat shaming people? This is not that. I'm just saying that these people went from a certain size and now they're at a size where they could barely breathe while they're on camera. You hear every breath that they take. I don't think I would ever do a mukbang content because I just don't want to fall down that rabbit hole, because I kind of did it a little bit on this channel in my shorts, and I think I was eating like Wendy's and stuff like that, Dunkin' Donuts. I was eating all of that, but I'm just like, yeah, I was getting the views, but I'm just like, I don't want this to be my content. You get what I'm saying? Like, I did not want that to be my content, so I'm just like, I'm not doing it. So recently this young lady went on an interview and she wore some shorts, a tank top, and a cardigan. I don't think there was anything wrong with what she wore. If anything, it looked more of a confusion, because are you hot or are you cold? You looking, you're hot and you're cold, you're yes and you're no. Like, that's the only thing. But I don't think it was anything wrong with it. My only take about it is this: you always should research the company that you are interviewing for, because there are some companies that they are okay with how you dress. They want you to come in as you are. They want to see your style. They want to see how you come in with your own fashion sense. There's companies that are like that. And there are some companies that are just like, no, we want you to dress a certain way. We want you to be in business attire. We want you to be business professional, whatever you want to call it. We want you to look like that. There are companies like that. But the only way to know that is to research the company that you are interviewing for. Some companies are more laid back than others. And I get it. If you live in a hot state, or if it's just summer, nobody wants to be wearing no slacks. Nobody wants to be wearing no sweats. Nobody want to be wearing none of that. Like, we want to wear our shorts. We want to wear our capris. We want to wear our tank tops, this and that. I get that. However, despite all of that, you must always research the company. Does the company care about what you wear, or do they not care about what do they care or do they not care about what you're wearing? Research that aspect and get to know that. But say if there's some company that's very like, you don't really know how to come, then you just go business casual, business professional, and you want to put your best foot forward. That's how I see that. She should have done the research, so then she could have dressed a little more appropriately. So I was actually really surprised that they even decided to give her another chance at an interview with different, obviously she's going to dress differently, but it's just like, girl, like I said, I just stand by. I just think she just needed to research the company, and that goes for everybody. Just research the company that you're interviewing for. Jackie Aina is weird, and she could block me for all I care. I really don't. But I just think she moves really weird. But just seeing how she moves off camera and how she interacts with her fans, I just find it pretty off-putting. You can protect your information. I think as a creator, you can control what you put out there. But however, if you do decide to change anything on your page or just change up your content in general, whatever it is, people are going to notice and ask and pry and just be all up in your business. That's what's going to happen when you've been on the internet for 10 plus years, which I'm assuming she's been on the internet for that long, if I'm not mistaken. For her to be acting like, oh, why is everyone in my business? this, it's none of your business, I don't have to explain anything, this and that, da da da. And it's like, girl, one, is not that deep, and two, you have a fan base that clearly cares about you. That's what happens when you reach certain heights and you have a following, is because people care about you a little too much. So they're going to be asking a lot of questions, they're going to be prying at you and trying to get information, because that's what it is. But again, you as a creator can control what you decide to tell. You could just simply just not say anything and people will go about their day. But is the fact that you do respond, but you respond in a way that's very off-putting. You go like, oh, why do I have to say this? Or you make some very like sarcastic remark towards people, and it's like, damn, nobody could say a little congratulations to you. Like, it's like, at this point, what do we just not say anything? It's like, it's weird. If you put yourself online, how about this? How about you remove the comments? There's an option for that, because again, I'm all about protecting privacy. I'm all about protecting your business. I'm all for that. You know, I like people who do that. I like people who are able to control the narrative of their story, of themselves, of their brand. I think that's awesome, and I think it's a really hard thing to do, especially when we're in an age where everyone wants to record everything, everyone wants to make up stories about people based off of one clip, etc. So I absolutely understand about wanting to protect that aspect of your life. But if you just gonna be straight up rude to people and then straight up start blocking people just cause they said anything, and like I said, I don't care if she sees this video one day and decides to block me, I really don't give a damn, because the way I feel about it, you block me online, I'ma block you in real life. So don't ever, if I'm ever popping, do what I gotta do, and I'm getting all this, you know, all these accolades, all this stuff, and I'm popping this and that, do not look my way. Do not come up to me. Do not say, hey Ashley, or hey Nikki B, whatever you want to call me by. Do not come up to me and play, oh hey Nikki B. No. That is all that I have to share for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like, comment, and share this video, please. And please give me back to 1,000 subs, because somebody was being a hater and unsubscribed, but it's okay. We're gonna get right back up. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll be back again with another video. Bye.